Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Lemon Splits, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shadow DLC. So this should be part 63 in the series, and we are now officially into Act 4. So our first order of business for today is to go around and have a chat with everyone. And then we are going to do the companion quests. Then we're going to do Hunting Ground. It is important that we do the companion quest first as much as we can, um, and not entertain the Lord Inquisitor, because I believe doing that first could fail some quests. And then we'll do the companion quest. We'll leave Jay's till last because we've got to get a footfall for it anyway. We'll knock out Hunting Ground. Um, we'll do a sweep of the map, avoiding certain locations on purpose. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, we'll get straight into it. So the first order is, of course, talk to everyone on our ship first. So if you've been liking the series so far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, we shall offer a toaster up to the algorithm priest and get straight into it. So first things first, we're going to talk to our NPCs. So clearly we get a few rumors for him. This guy's got nothing there. Talk to our helmsman. And we'll definitely be doing, I think, Abel's first. So there's Argenta over there, Cassia there. I'll talk to Einrich. Deal with the companions after. See if you got anything to say, good sir. Nope. Uh, Nothing really new there. Um, we'll turn our thoughts to the God Emperor very quickly. Um, we'll go have a chat with our Confessor and Astropath. So again, with Kibula, she's getting the bench effectively. We'll use Kibula for the Void Shadow stuff, obviously, and then Ulfa is going to take the permanent spot, just because we got quest stuff for him in the future as well. And I didn't get to use Ulfa on my last playthrough because of reasons. Nothing there.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The chapel. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything, so that's why we're going to have the chats. I do look forward to actually doing the neutral or ironclast or kind of class, call it which will, route. Because A, it means I'll get to keep all my companions, and B, should let me get a few more achievements. Nope, nothing there. Cool. So we can continue on with talking with our companions, and we'll start from the back of the ship, obviously, to the forward. Um, so, bridge. Then once we get all this out, we shouldn't have to talk with them until um, after we do their quests, or as we're jumping, they might want to have a conversation with us, I'm sure, especially the ones with some romance tags. Or they might want to give us a quest as well. It's always a possibility. Right, so we'll start from back here, so we'll start with Kibor.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us with a visit. The one who delivered this ark from the curse of your existence.
It was a trying time for you in Komarag, but you're home now, back on the ship. How are you holding up?
I am ashamed of what I said, of how I acted, of my hesitation. Now that I can see the stars through the portholes again, feel anew the ship's beating heart, once more breathe the bitter air of the lower decks, my mind has become clear. I am Kibella, servant of the undying Emperor. I am your blade and your shield, and thus it shall be, now and forever. Thus I will be.
Oh, 63 episodes in, and I've been saying her name wrong this entire time. Kibella, not Kibela. Okay, well, Kibella, I want to talk about us.
I'm here, Domin.
So that's just like repeat stuff.
What? But why?
I did not mean to say that, I'm sorry. I'll take my leave. I'll talk about
I'm
us.
here, Domin.
Yeah, we'll just give her a kiss. There you go.
All of my thoughts.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that. I was hoping it would just be the I go back a step. It's alright. No harm, no foul.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Ah, okay.
May your labor...
Nothing new from Pascal.
You are spoiling me with it.
Nothing new there. Okay. Maybe doing this was not the greatest of timings.
What can I do for you?
Nope. Okay. Abel.
Lord Captain?
Oh. Okay. I was kind of expecting dialogue here. Maybe with Cassia?
Greetings.
Maybe Cassia and Ulfa and Glato. So I'll do Cassie first.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What does your special sight reveal?
Jai continues to envelop herself in the variegation of her habitual masks, changing her colors at will like so many garments. But deep within her heart trembles a timid seedling the color of smoky lilies. It is grimy, burnt, and covered in ash. But it is genuine. Who knows? Perhaps one day Jai will allow it to grow and blossom. The fire of a rising sun illuminates Ulfar's face. A blaze so incandescent, it is painful to look at. But whenever the fire subsides, even for a second, at once an undercoat of dismal grayness and repulsive green haze envelops his shoulders. No one around him notices it. But I see.
Talk about us, shall we?
Right here?
Okay.
Of course. I have enjoyed...
Alright, so Samoan.
Rogue trader?
No other business to attend to.
You know where to...
Did this ever get fixed? I guess they've healed it now. Alright. And then Ulfa.
Broke free the bold from captors world's grasping. Dark cities, feeble dungeons, eternally disgracing. Flows now this saga in the hall of glorious feasting, where all extol the wolf mighty, and the yet fatter cunning. I hope you're not going to put off the feast. Our escape demands a grand celebration.
What are you planning to do now if you know your cry to freedom?
Find my pack. As we speak, they are likely performing some bloody service for Calcazar. For that reason, I want to have a word with the Inquisitor. What do you want to know? What brought this? Not everyone is granted. Should what I told you reach other ear? Fenris...
Okay, so nothing new there, so I guess we can just head out. So we'll start off with the companion quests, for sure. Explore the Claners map. And then we will head off and do... the... what's it called? Oh, we got so much more trading stuff now. I'm guessing that means that all this finally opened up. It did. Okay, what is there you go. Okay, so buildings. We gotta get this stuff started. Alright, Falstone. We want Sacred Comet. Which means I want Crucible. Don't have Mechanicisms. Interesting. We can get that, get people, get that. None of that locks that out, but we need mechanisms, so... We'll sort you out first, because that's free. Fiber Gamma then. We want this, which means we need the Archive. Again, don't have the Mechanicisms. Bloody hell, how are we running out of that? Mechanical trade. Lock stock experiments. Don't care about that anyway, so mechanical trade. Cost weapons, cost people. Yeah, so I'll definitely do that one then. What's Sacred Flame? Oh, everything requires so many mechanicisms. Yeah, so we'll do that one. Dragonus. We want Bastion. We need missionaries. Somewhere else. Then we need this one. I believe. Yeah. Secret Lair, Bastion. Go to Jan's first. Do we want... one of these two. That's a lot of people. Oh, I don't like that. Extra dodge is nice. Power factor is fine, but not liking that people hit. Um, uh, get some more people. Alright, see boss. Palace of Outcasts, which requires us to get Penal Battalion. So we'll do that. We just need a little bit more complacency in here, so we can't get them just yet. Grab that. Clearly we need people, so do that one. Well, they can't just head in a particular area. Current situation on the surface. Got to hear what my advisors have to say. What have we got here? That's loss of efficiency. The ghosts. Don't really need. Beans. We don't need that. Don't really need any of this. We don't want to really lose efficiency though. So... yeah, may as well take that. So what, that just auto-completed? Really? Um... Guess I'll take that too. Yeah, so do that one next. Oh, this is all just finishing instantly. This is interesting. So 10 everything. So we will eat this for people. We got plenty of people. Um, do that one. Do that one. Do not need Promethium. Alright. So we should be able to get out of the system now. Yeah, so again, just as an explanation, so we're gonna go here. Then what's here? Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll head up all the way over here. As we do it, we will enter the systems and explore a riddle around. But we're gonna make it all green, so we shouldn't get any encounters. And then so our quest will be to come over here eventually, I'm pretty sure. We don't want to do that one yet. There's some other stuff happening there. We want to go there for fun times as well. So yeah, so we'll get started with um, Abel's quest. So we shall give it a visit. Alright, so we'll head over here, throw down a save. Gonna check to see if the colony project's finished as well while we're in travel. Nope, nope, nope. That one did. Alright. Kyver Gamma, so Sky Barrier. Need Holy Ammunition and Arcade for the Expanse, so plenty of that, plenty of that, plenty of that. We got a bunch of that now, that's fine. Tools for killing. We don't, I'm not heading for weapons. Alright, so do the important ones first then, we'll get this sorted, so that's part of that. That's plasteel and adamantite, which we don't need. People, no, so just hold off on all that for now. Yep, okay. Oh, wait a second, what was that? Okay, word bearer stuff. Now we do have a bunch of these, so I'm just gonna quickly go through them all. Provisions. Promethium, sure. Fast steel for people, yep. There's profit factor. We can hold off on that one for a little bit, I think. Hold off on that one for a little bit. Yeah, should be fine, I think. 20 as Xenotech, so we'll take them for weapons. We do not have a lot of chemicals, so we'll hold off on that one. Got plenty of weapons, we take them for provisions. Alright, so what have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right. So, I'm going to throw a hard save here. I'm going to call it achievement. Okay, I went to go open my achievements, and it turns out we got it anyway. So, I didn't actually have to rewind it, because I was going to save, press them all, and then undo it, but it is what it is. But, you know, it just turns out it counts over, I guess, multiple playthroughs, like some of the other achievements, so that's nice. Alright, so we're going to go to Dragonis now. Sort out able stuff. So, uh, I don't think we need our buddy the Space Wolf here, so we'll bench him. Alright, so we shall, what is this mess? Examine the assailants. Where is the court counsel, Clementia Werserian? Why is the governor not here to greet the rogue trader? I must take my leave. Alright, so drop the save there. One moment again. Like I said, it's going to be one of those days. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Sorry about that. So we'll do the awareness check here.
The Emperor favors me today.
We got a bloodstained letter. Uh, oh, that in there. Don't forget. And yeah, like I said, I'll sort out gear and stuff later. Might sort it out after Abel's thing, because I don't believe Abel's questline has any battles in it anyway.
I always keep my options
So,
open.
alright. In we go.
I am beginning to see why Lady Theodora barely ever sat in the judge's seat.
What are the charges against House Werserian? I wish to hear your account. What happened on Draconis in my absence? Why are there dead bodies at the entrance of my palace? Drivestem, you aren't accusing one of Draconis' leading able families of treason without airtight evidence, are you? Do you support the governor's accusations? So, I've done Abel's questline before in my previous playthrough, so I do know who the guilty party is. But we're going to go through it all first. Your words alone are not enough for me to doubt loyalty, as Rogue Trader owe you to release them. Sabotaging resist rights conspiracies. These cases appear to be flimsy. I wish to learn more before I make a final decision. Alright. So time to get our Ace Eternity, Rogue Trader at Law hat on, I guess. So, We'll drop a save, and now we're going to have a chat with a bunch of people. Alright, so here's what? Werserian, Governor, gas packs, Starbucks. Alright. So we're going to have a chat with this Cornelius guy. Okay, so what do you make of this letter? I found it on one of the assailants. All these sounds were high serving servitors. Such servitors are only employed by families closest to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Wish to hear your reasoning again. What makes you think Werserians are behind the plot against me? Alright, we'll go with tell me more about your son. Tell me more about your job. What do you do? How'd you manage to find forged documents in the bureau to call that is the administratum? But House Werserian But does House Werserian have access to the Adeptus Administratum? There's no conceivable way they could do all this in a place where they did not hold any power. What is the true reason you are nervous? So if we have other party members in the group, especially Heinrichs, who is a skilled interrogator, on 2020 hindsight, I should have bought him. There should be some more options. However, we're just going to um, I'm gonna point a weapon in his face. What? What is this friend that approached you, Cornelius? How did the two of you communicate? I should just execute him immediately. I shall return to you later. Alright, so clearly they're innocent.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Considering A, how useful Asteria was, B, how useful Clementia has been, and how much of an absolute boss Abel has been this entire game, it's kind of obvious they were innocent. Are you truly guilty? Be honest, I will not tell white lies. The government claims you forged documents in the administratum. I found this letter on the bodies of the heretics who planned the attack. Can you tell me what can you tell me about it? The attackers were high-functioning saboteurs. One looked closer to ordinary humans. Do you know anything about them? If you are not guilty, who is? Who stands to gain from framing you? I want to find out all what's going on with the real mastermind behind all this. Where should I start? And we shall take our leave. So, obviously, not a great deal of insight there. Which one's which? So, guess we'll talk to the Garpax next because of the Servitors. Do you think accusations against the Werserian family are true? In your opinion, which noble might have the reason to be a party to such a conspiracy? I have examined the bodies of the assailants that were killed today. All of them were high-functioning servitors. Such servitors are only employed by families closely to Adeptus Mechanicus. Is that so? I found this note on the bodies of one of the attackers. What are your thoughts on it? Vincent, I wish to speak to you. What do you make of the charges against the Werserian family? Could they truly be guilty? I know you care for Asteria Werserian. Are you prepared to watch her die? That will do. Should take my leave. We're gonna have a chat with Salbox first. Alrighty. Do you really believe the Werserians are guilty? Who apart from the Werserians could have the motive to conspire against me? I am honored. That against Demon claiming the current events, your husband's Dow family looks especially dazzling. The assailants sent to the palace were rare, high-functioning servitors. Do you think the Cathrax could be behind the attack? Alright. So if you think you know who is behind the attack, put in your thoughts now. Otherwise, we're going to keep it up.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright, so now we want to go find this dude, who appears to be over here. Alright, so we're going to examine his body. We're going to try to determine the cause of death. We're going to search his pockets. We'll look around. I'll step away.
Keep your wits
Go
about you.
this way. We'll drop quick save again. I discovered a dead body, a member of your house, right here in my palace. He died kneeling in prayer. Tell me more about him. What could have happened to him? What do you suggest we do? Okay. Any options there? So we should go chat with our not friend, the governor.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I found a dead body in my palace. A member of House Catholic was slain in front of an altar. Do you know anything about it? There was no one near the deceased. The wardens had left their post. Did you order them to do so? Um, did you see Helen go back today before I arrived? Um, lead me to that place. We're gonna
Is
follow
there
this
money to be
person.
made? What a peculiar thing.
Duty prevails.
Alright, so clearly the wine bottle says it all. So we will. I will now pronounce my verdict. The charges brought by Governor Drysdale were fabricated. House Werserian had nothing to do with the orchestration of the riots or the plot targeting the road trader. However, the real perpetrators are here in this very room. Urban Drivestream, you have exhibited inexcusable negligence by failing to question the possible involvement of any other family besides Werserian. You have discovered the attempt. We have discovered the attempt of my wife was orchestrated by a member of House Gasprick. I did the top one. Urban Drivestream, you have accused House Werserian of violations that were in truth the result of a grave error committed by your son. You're just going to keep calling it out like it is. Serena Gaparic, a member of your family, orchestrated an assassination attempt against me here in my own palace. And though he has already been found dead, his act is reason enough to forever brand your house as traitors. Makara Solvac, your overt contempt towards me is reason enough to implicate you in the conspiracy. I know that House Solvac offered the help to the Gaspricks, and the late Hallen Gasprick seems to have accepted their offer. I expect that you are the one responsible for his death as well. In the conspiracy against the trader, I find House Solvac guilty. Central, you may take it from here. Well, just tried to kill Eberhard. Good job there. Why would you do this? Oh, yeah. Why those Aryans? Who aided you? You couldn't have done this on your own. Why did you kill Helen Gaffrick? Oh, there could have been something special between us. The census has yet to be carried out. Finish this. So we have the option, we can purge them all. Um, or not exterminate an entire noble line that's loyal to me just because of one traitor. We're just gonna kill the one that matters. And we get this. Well, her death is being made to suffer a great deal. So what are you going to do now? Alrighty, so you know what, we'll head over here very quickly. See if someone has anything to say. No. Alright. Now let's buy these. To our void ship we go. Then we will talk to Abel, and then we will call the episode there, I guess. Alright, Abelard.
Lord Captain, allow me to express my gratitude once again for your assistance. If it weren't for your intervention, my entire family could have been executed on false charges. I could have lost them all. I never imagined the Werserians would be so vulnerable, while I serve as seneschal to the Lord Captain herself, far from home. To tell you the truth, Lord Captain, this whole situation has got me thinking. As patriarch of the Werserian family, I have a responsibility to my bloodline. Yes, it is my duty to serve as seneschal to the rogue trader, and I have no intention of relinquishing that role, if you find my service as satisfactory as did Lady Theodora. However, if I could be more involved in my family's affairs, and still serve the von Valancius dynasty.
What do you want? Tell me plainly.
Under Lady Theodora, I served as steward of the Trade Protectorate on more than one occasion. In that capacity, I was based on Dargonus, rather than traveling with the rogue trader on the flagship. If it would be possible, after the immediate need for my presence is over, I would like to return to that position. to oversee the Trade Protectorate on the capital world, while at the same time presiding over the Werserian family and using my authority to help elevate it.
I understand your desire, traditions, and old ways must change. I will allow you to return to Draconis after the immediate crisis and the Expanse is past.
Thank you, Lord Captain. Under my watch, the Trade Protectorate will remain safe and prosper in service to you. Well then, Lord Captain, it is time I return to my duties. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I must take my leave.
Lord Captain.
Alright, with that, we have Abel's quest done. So now we only have two at the moment to deal with. So we will get there eventually. So we'll start off with, I believe, Heinrich's one in the next episode. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series. Otherwise, I'll catch you then.